The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Not that line, but he knocked her up, and the kid's his.
Well, I know that, but I was
No, he
curious
never
about
said-
the line.
No.
By the way,
No.
I'm really disappointed that Forrest Gump didn't really, he just laid down for Jenny. Like, that's super beta.
Hey,
I don't like what Forrest Gump did in that movie. I mean, I like
you
the
would do
fact.
the same thing.
Oh, for Robin Wright?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a real good
Pretty
real
ass
good
off
point.
faithful.
Yeah, especially
I would do that for Robin
especially
Wright.
House of Cards version.
Yeah.
Robin Wright. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was.
She was super good in that.
Yeah. That's just
She's
sorry.
pretty
Sorry
amazing.
that Kevin Spacey who was one of my favorite actors, was
Yeah.
such a.
Kevin Spacey
Purdy.
was himself.
Yeah, he really
Yeah.
was.
He really was.
And I just
And American Beauty,
Yeah.
and it just turns out, he was just
and
playing
and that
parts that
and that last season of House of Cards was so bad without him.
The
Never-
fifth season?
I've never
bad.
seen it.
It was bad.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Bad.
Never seen it.
Don't watch it.
But Robin Wright's good.
She's
She's
amazing.
great. I mean, but she couldn't carry the whole thing because Frank wasn't there. So.
Yeah.
Francis
Good morning.
Good morning. So, are we all ready for Turkey Day?
I am.
We are recording this early. That's why we're drinking slightly leaded coffee instead of anything stronger, because we do have to work, and some of us are getting on the road to do family stuff and all that. But of course, before we eat the turkey, there might be some of you who are partaking tonight in what is called Blackout Wednesday. I've had another title for it that I don't think I can say on here.
I think we can say it.
It's Skanksgiving is the other
Thanksgiving,
name.
and it's also Drinksgiving, which may be where you kind of.
Blackout Wednesday.
Drinksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard all those.
Yeah,
So.
Thanksgiving, I don't know. It's like,
Yeah,
although,
so some people, I saw recently, I don't know if you saw this, where somebody didn't like the idea of calling it Blackout Wednesday. They said, oh, this kind of is contributing to America's potential
Oh,
alcoholism,
shut up.
something like that.
That's what I
And
think.
Can I defend Blackout Wednesday?
Please.
Oh.
So it's a take on Drinksgiving. It's a combination of Drinksgiving and Black Friday.
yeah.
So it's kind of a double entendre play on words.
Mhm.
It's for fun.
Yeah.
The idea is not that everybody needs to get blackout. That's not healthy. The idea is to like turn it on and you don't see your friends very often, your family,
Yeah.
all
You
the
just
time.
throw
So
your hand up in that person's face and just be
Yeah.
like, go get offended somewhere else, because this ain't your
I
day.
just thought I'd throw that out there. Hey, thanks for the coffee.
Yeah.
Thank you for the coffee.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Mm,
Thank,
yes.
thank Caftown Cafe.
Captown.
Yeah.
So, are we all past the stage where we are going to stay out until all hours and
I don't know.
hit it too hard?
I'm not counting anything out,
Really?
but I don't have a sitter at this point. So.
Okay.
But maybe, I mean, Gypsy Tango Foxtrot is playing. That is
Yeah.
somewhere I would really like to
Yeah,
be.
we saw them last time
tonight.
when they were there. So at State Theater, they were
And
really
this is
good.
the last show, I think, for 2022.
Yeah.
So it would be fun. Also, there's like a cool bar crawl in here,
Mm-hmm. We're starting Quincy Brewing, yeah.
and then the
I gotta
Abbey,
try- I gotta
the
try-
stomping grounds.
Yeah, Abby's always great. The Abby's also
Uh-huh.
open if you don't feel like cooking on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah.
I got a turkey I gotta prep though. I gotta brine it and do all the stuff.
How are you
Takes a
gonna
while. We're gonna do two because a lot of my daughter's friends are gonna be over gouging on our leftovers, I think. So I think we're doing two full turkeys and a ham. And
Jeez.
we'll do one of the turkeys and the ham in the oven, and I will do a turkey on the grill, which they took the rain out of the forecast, which is awesome.
They did?
Yes.
Sweet.
And pushed the rain to Saturday.
I'm thankful for that.
So I will be up at 6 a.m.-ish, getting my grill started and cigar and more Baileys and coffee, and
Yeah.
spend 6 hours with my turkey out on my back porch.
Ever do a fried turkey?
I've done that with family before. I've also had people fry it here. It's delicious. It's just, I don't have a fryer, and it's
Kinda
also kind of
dangerous,
scared me
isn't it?
because
Fire that
I've seen the stories of people like blowing up their garages with it and shit. So I just smoke it. I just get my regular grill
Smoked
and
turkey's amazing,
smoke it,
too.
grill it, whatever. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And then the potatoes, and I'm also gonna make my own stuffing this year. But the key is you cook. If you're gonna have sausages and stuffing, you gotta cook it beforehand because you don't want to like put the
Right.
raw sausage in
Yeah,
the stuffing
right.
because then somebody might get sick.
Right.
Or-
Yeah, you
so
go with that.
What do you do with the bread part of the stuffing? Do you take
eat it.
No, I mean like in the prep. So when I was a kid, I heard these horror stories of stuffing. Like, stuffing is supposed to be in a turkey, right? You
Yes.
stuff the turkey.
Dressing is outside,
and
stuffing is inside.
Stovetop is fake stuffing.
Yes.
That's
Kind
what I
of.
like.
Although I like it,
I like it
but it's
too.
Take
fake.
it down with
I
the
like
thing.
it.
Yeah.
But I mean, do people put stovetop in the turkey?
Some do.
They do, okay.
Yeah, some do, but it's not. It's
Does
dressing.
it make it better?
I don't know. I'm gonna like soak mine in like red wine vinegar, beer, this other spice concoction I make. Then I'll dry it out, pat it. I'll rub it, the turkey, and then
Sounds
I-
erotic.
and then I'll let it set overnight, and then no, actually, yeah, I'll probably do the brine all night, and then I'll do the drying and the patting and all that stuff. In the
That
morning.
turkey's be like, man,
Yeah, but
that's great.
this is what I'm thankful for.
So yeah, it's a big burden. So so we'll have all that, and then like I said, I think the stuffing. No, I put the bread. I'll have all the stuff prepped and ready, and then the bread will be the last thing that will go in because I don't want it to go in soggy. You don't want
Good
limp.
call.
You don't want limp bread. You want hard
No.
bread. So you put it all in the stuffing
Yeah.
and the turkey and let it cook.
It was
And
Michael from the office when you need him.
Oh, yeah.
So my wife really impressed me this one particular Thanksgiving. Well, I mean, she always impresses me. But this, additionally, see what I did there?
you
Nice
just want
work.
to, there you go.
I'm
Nice
covering
catch.
all the.
You got it.
Nice catch.
So she took like a bunch of bread and laid it out on cookie sheets
Mhm.
for like over a day.
Yeah.
To get all
Letting it stale.
Bread it get stale. And she crushes it and does all this stuff and she stuffed the turkey just when you think you can't stuff it anymore. She's
Right.
stuffing it, and she goes, she's like, just so you know, this is my first time doing this. I'm like, oh my god.
That's good.
And
That's
then
good
she
stuff.
made it. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was kind of shocking how good it was.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I think we cheated and got the breadcrumbs, the pre-bought bread program. I mean, I probably should have just let it get stale, but we didn't. So, anyway, so we'll do that, and then you're making pecan pie, right?
No,
No pecan
I gave
pie.
up on that.
Okay.
No, and actually Luke is kind of the cook when it comes to family gatherings. I don't know if it's the pressure or what, but I just normally screw something up. So he's doing gluten-free green bean casserole to take, and I'm doing like a dill dip with sweetbread. So it's just kind of, I'm better at.
So he's doing the in-kitchen baking, you're doing the back porch baking, is what you're saying?
Yeah, with my beer in hand, and yeah. So
Is it?
it works.
Are you using sweetbread or sweetbreads?
We use Hawaiian rolls.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah,
okay.
and I just tear them up. I really
Okay.
just go.
'Cause there's a
really
slight
go-
difference between sweetbread and sweetbreads.
Yeah, I'm a Hawaiian roll guy. I like
Yeah.
those. Those
Yeah,
work.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but back to Blackout Wednesday before we stuff our faces.
Yes.
Thursday. Favorite memory?
Well, that would require you remember it.
Well, I mean,
Blackout Wednesday?
yeah, I have like just a solid, over all my years was working at the Abbey. They used to be,
Oh, yeah.
They used to be assholes to elbows in there.
Mhm.
Like you couldn't get anywhere. So the lucky person, AKA me, because I happened to be dating the boss at the time, got to do the cooler at the front door.
Yeah.
So I would just make money hand over fist
Sure.
and not have to dodge any of the people. So I got
Wow.
to stand there, see everybody.
Nice.
I would work for like 4 hours, make a buttload of money, and then go in and partake with everybody. It was probably best case scenario.
When does the Abbey do the Christmas, like the Santa Christmas thing?
It's normally, I think, like the third week in December. It's same week normally as Kelly's, but they do theirs on Wednesday, and I think the Abbey does theirs on Thursday.
Do they still do it the way that they used to do
I
it?
think so. I don't know. I haven't done that in the past few years, but we're gonna have to make a plea for drunk Santa to come back out and make an appearance because those were some
Oh,
of
yeah.
my favorite times
Whew.
too. With the inappropriate gifts that are wrapped by
Uh-huh.
his drunk elves, and
Uh-huh.
it's just
I gotta tell you,
it's a tradition
I
that
think
should not go away.
the Abbey Christmas party
Ooh.
is probably, so I didn't know what to expect the first time I went there.
Oh, yeah.
I was blown away
Mhm.
by how much fun that was.
The Kelly's
And-
Christmas party isn't bad either.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fun.
They've both been
I
fun.
mean,
Yeah,
nobody
I know.
does stuff like that. They're the only people
Oh,
that I know
yeah.
that have
So amazing.
do that. Anyway, if
Well,
that, yeah.
Santa goes and spends a lot of money at the adult stores in town,
Yeah.
and then gives out gifts to, and he's not picky. So if grandma's there, she may get some,
Yeah.
who knows? And it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then he'll do things like
And grandma likes it.
it's just fun. And then he'll do things like dart guns and things, so people are
Grandma
shooting
got
each
run
other
over
across
by
the
a
bar, and it's
Yeah.
just exactly. It's just so much fun. So here's my plea: to Drunk Santa to come out and make an appearance again this year, if that's not happening.
Also talking about going out tonight, our friend Brittany is working at Spring Street tonight, and she's bringing back her T-shirt contest.
Yes.
It's just who has the coolest T-shirt. It's not a wet T-shirt contest, pervs. It's just a regular T-shirt contest.
It could be.
So you've got.
Drink your bottle.
That's not what we're going for here.
Okay.
It's just if
Okay.
you got a cool, funky T-shirt, wear it, and I think it's like a $25 Spring Street gift
I love
certificate or whatever.
seeing
So
everybody's.
yeah,
Is that tonight?
tonight, yeah.
And this pod is airing?
This pod will air noonish, so yes, so you'll have plenty of time to get there and
Okay.
let people know.
Yeah, go see Brittany at Spring Street.
Yeah. So-
Tip her lots. Be
Yeah.
thankful for her amazing service
Yeah.
this season.
And then, so that if you missed that and you're listening to this on Thursday, we'll talk about, eating, football, and all that stuff. Because
Yeah.
I'm a total,
Napping.
after I get my bird done and after the first meal, then it's football, nap, eat, football, nap, sleep, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
The rest of the day.
And this Thanksgiving, we are blessed with football and football.
Yes, the
Football.
World Cup.
I was going to
We
mention your
get,
star.
there's 2 World Cup games tomorrow. One's at 10 a.m., one's at 1 p.m. And then you also have, the Cowboys and don't the Cowboys and the Lions always play on Thanksgiving?
Yes, they do. It's
Did-
the Cowboys and
David Adam would know
yes,
the answer
they
to
do.
this.
The
It
Cowboys
is-
and the Giants always play.
Well,
Each
Cowboys
other.
and Giants or Cowboys and Lions?
No, Cowboys and Lions. Lions will play the first game, and they're hosting the Bills. Cowboys have the Giants the second game, and then Vikings Patriots is the last game. The nighttime game always rotates.
Well, the Cowboys tore apart my dad's Vikings.
Yeah, it was nice to see. I was very happy about that.
That was
I sent that to a
brutal.
Viking friend of mine. I'm just letting you know I'm not going to mention the ass beating that the Cowboys gave your
It
Vikings.
was like 100-3 or something.
Yeah, 43. And then he said, oh, I'd like to be surprised. He was kind of totally just poo-pooing it like he did, like he expected it or whatever. Vikings fans seem to think that they've been playing with house money and the season's been fool's gold and because they've got an easy schedule and then Dallas went in and just trounced them.
Big time.
I feel like the Cowboys are like the Nickelback of the NFL.
Hey now!
Is that right?
No, that's so wrong.
I don't know
That
anything
is
about
so
sports,
wrong.
so just
No.
take that with a
But
grain
yes,
of salt. But
yes,
yeah, I
you
feel
either
like
love or hate the Cowboys. And actually,
Yeah.
since 1995, they have been very Nickelback-ish.
Okay.
But from the mid-'60s to the the mid-'90s, they were a great franchise, and they've been crap ever since Jimmy Johnson left.
And I'm just
So,
saying that I don't know why
yeah.
people hate Nickelback so much either, but it just seems like a good.
It's probably for
good comparison.
similar but also different reasons. The Cowboys, if you're an alien from outer space and you had to choose the America's team,
Yeah,
you would be hard pressed to not throw the Cowboys in as one of your top 3.
really.
I mean,
Not like the Patriots and the
The
Giants.
New England Patriots, you
Yeah.
have to throw in there.
Right.
I honestly, I'm not a Packers fan because I grew up a Bears fan.
Yeah.
I think you have to throw the Packers in there and the
Steelers.
Cowboys. The Steelers.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an upper echelon of teams that
Okay.
are popular,
Okay.
and then there's everybody else. So
Do you think it's because of their colors?
they're on TV and they're on TV all the time, and
Okay.
they won,
Okay.
and yes, they
I
have great
pick my
uniforms.
football teams based on how hot the coach is. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who's your who's
I don't
your
really
team?
have one because I haven't been watching, but I only watch the Super Bowl, but I will pick the winning team based on how hot.
She might just go
Okay.
quarterback wise because
Well-
Jimmy Garoppolo might be the most beautiful man in sports, so
Really?
that's probably who you're
I'll have
going
to
to pick.
Google
You should go look at Jimmy. Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
handsome
Jimmy
man.
G.
From Chicago, went to Don O'Brien's beloved EIU. He's
Okay.
a very handsome man. Yes.
Okay.
He went-
I'm
he went to
serious.
EIU.
He did go.
Jimmy G did?
EIU is the cradle of football.
Yeah.
Yes, bizarrely.
Tony Romo too.
And Tony Romo and Sean Payton and yeah,
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
yeah.
That's a big deal. Yeah, Jimmy G.
Mike Shanahan.
He's a
Mike
Yeah.
Shanahan
sexy
was an EIU
specimen.
guy.
Who?
Mike Shanahan, the former Broncos coach.
Oh, okay.
Was an EIU guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's weird
That's
how.
nuts.
Yeah, how in that little bitty town all that's happened. So what will be your drink of choice tonight? Should you decide to go out and
I
find a
really
cinder
have
or
been
not?
on a Jameson kick.
Really?
Jameson and ginger ale. I
Nice.
love it. It is not, my only problem is I don't sip anything. Coffee, wine, I don't care how expensive or fancy it is, I don't sip it. So I'm slamming
I
it
noticed that.
and then it's like four drinks in and I'm like, whew, all right, well, I guess
Well-
Ash is getting drunk tonight.
Well, so if your drink of choice can be Jameson, then it really is truly Blackout Wednesday.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, that's why I gotta make sure that I get a sitter, preferably an overnight one, so.
Should I maybe go to the t-shirt thing? I'm just gonna have a couple of beers and check out. I just
Yeah.
can't. I just, no, just not. But back in the day, yeah, I mean, when O'Griff's was going, and I was working downtown at some of the other media outlets, it'd always be head to O'Griff's for like whatever, and then make the rounds.
Yeah.
So back when they like made good beer, and they, because at one time O'Griff's was a microbrew, and they had really
Yeah.
good beer that they made.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, and Quincy Brewing, I'm sure would be a fine place to go this afternoon to get started.
Mhm.
But again, don't start too early because
Right.
you will
Blackout,
black out.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
know if there are a lot of lifts that are still, I mean, is lift still operating? I haven't.
I don't know.
followed in a while.
I got kids who drive, so I just
Okay,
kind
well, there you go.
got
Well, that's
kids.
just my plug
Yeah.
Scott Lift or
to
Don O'Brien.
get blackout, yeah, get blackout if you want, don't drive.
No.
Right, don't drive,
Yeah.
don't do it. But I'm gonna say that vodka Red Bull used to be my
Yeah.
choice,
Mhm.
back when I could handle Red Bull.
That's total blackout.
Can't do it now, there's no way. I mean, that would overpower my blood pressure meds and done so.
I'll be up
But-
at 2 a.m. vacuuming, I just can't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now I think it's Captain Diet, because the very famous Dominic O'Donnell
Uh-huh.
from QU
Oh, that's who's been here.
has taught me about Captain Diet, but not Captain Regular, because then
Say with Jerry.
no, you can't do no. It's
Admiral
Captain-
whatever.
Admiral Nelson.
Those are the two knockoffs,
You
right?
should
Right,
try
right.
Captain Sprite, that's Luke's signature
I've heard about
drink,
that.
and he really likes it, kind of tones down the sugariness of it.
Yeah, I
guess.
think Captain Diet caffeine-free
Yeah.
diet is the way to go.
There you go.
So you don't go too crazy
Yeah.
with the caffeine.
I'm like you on the ginger ale though. I like Crown with diet ginger ale and all the
Yeah.
variant flavors of Crown, or
Yeah.
if it's sort of a straight regular Crown. So that's it. That's kind of my okay. If I'm just gonna have a couple and chill out, that's what I'll have. But yeah, again, like I said tonight. Again, I got stuff to do. I gotta have that
Yeah.
bird ready for tomorrow. So
Ricky, we never talked about your favorite blackout memory or,
My favorite blackout memory was probably when I was living in Chicago, working at a place called Rocket Bar and Grill, where we had I played pool up on the second floor with a bunch of like really famous people.
yeah.
It was kind of shocking.
was this the Vince Vaughn thing?
No, but I love that story. I love to tell that story on air someday, because you like that story.
I like that story.
I think you actually like that story too.
I do too.
Because it's
Yeah.
funny and it's super real and it's like.
It's
I
typical
feel-
of.
It's
Vince Vaughn,
like-
yeah.
It's super typical,
Yeah.
but I felt like kind of special for being there. But no, we were playing pool. Well, first of all, a lot of my friends were there, and like from the friendship thing, just hanging out, and we were there
Yeah.
till 5 in the morning.
Mhm.
It was great. I think that's probably the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but my favorite Quincy memory was probably like just bar crawling
Yeah.
around Quincy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have anything.
I mean, it's not really memories, but yeah, it's just, the whole thing in general, it's
No,
fun when you're younger.
we used to
It can be
have
fun
a-
when you're older, but the hangover's just,
We used to have a media gathering on Thanksgiving Eve. I believe David isn't that when the tab parties always were. Yes, they get the basketball special section done, and all the media guys would then meet at the scoreboard, and we'd be down there, and that. So we did that a lot of years. I probably did that for 10 years, and the scoreboard's a very nice place, but it's small, and of course on a Thanksgiving Eve usually it's
popping.
Christ. Just
Yeah.
well,
That would be fun though.
My Blackout Wednesday question to you right now is, on average,
Mhm.
and so I'm sure we get hangovers less and less, but we
Yeah.
have what we call accidental hangovers,
Yeah.
where we're like, they kind of come out of nowhere. So I have accidental hangovers. For example, if you catch me somewhere and I'm like, oops, I didn't have dinner.
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
there's-
I do that a
And then
lot.
all of a sudden,
So-
That's a big.
you're
Yeah.
going down fast the next day.
Yeah.
You go to bed without eating,
Yeah.
without proper hydration,
Right.
and then you wake up the next day, you feel terrible.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, my question is this: how long are your average hangovers?
Ugh.
Last one happens like 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
So 48 hours.
Yeah.
Mine-
It was
Hell.
bad.
I'll
yeah.
have like the day after I just feel like absolute garbage, and then the day after that it's almost like a depression. Like my brain is foggy,
Yeah,
and
very much so.
I just can't like be happy. It's
So-
just
Yeah,
it's
the
just
alcohol.
terrible.
The key
And then
is
anxiety.
drink the Gatorade or the
Yeah.
liquid IV or whatever before you go to bed the first night, and usually your hangover is like cut in half or if you have one
Really?
at all. Yeah.
I found-
like kill whatever hand thing, the Gatorade that fits in your hand, just kill that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
found Alka-Seltzer,
Yeah, that's good too.
Plop Plop Fizz Fizz,
That's good.
in the morning. It's got caffeine, Tylenol, or whatever it's called, but and it clears your brain.
Acetaminophen.
So, yeah.
So I guess the Tylenol is the right way. I guess I guess the staying away from ibuprofen is a big thing. I think the
Yeah,
alcohol
liver-
ibuprofen is a problem.
liver-
That's what I
Yeah,
did last time, maybe that's why my hangover was so bad last time.
yeah, I think it makes it worse or
Not
hurts your
flu. I know
liver.
it's terrible for your organs.
The Alka-Seltzer, that's also good for to get the taste out of your mouth after
Yeah.
a cigar.
Yeah.
Alka-Seltzer?
Alka-Seltzer and baking soda.
Yeah, it really is the,
Oh, yeah. Carbonic acid.
Mhm.
it's the tonic for hangovers, I think. And now they actually sell Alka-Seltzer hangover,
Yeah.
whatever, but I think it's just Alka-Seltzer, so don't be fooled by.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
baby, they
don't-
have it,
don't buy into
they
that
have it in
crap.
like baby aspirin orange now.
They do?
So, yeah, it's like an orange drink now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'm a
they-
full proponent for Alka-Seltzer, but let's go with the hangover.
Yeah.
You think,
Alka-Seltzer.
let's slap this label on it and
Let's-
jack
100%.
10% of the price.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, this will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just
people
make it
don't know
fizzy,
it. Yeah.
and then it works.
And people love or hate the taste. I'm not a huge fan of it, but if you slam it, it really is, it's just cold water with a little bit of,
The orange isn't bad. It's not.
They're
It's like
good
any
enough.
fake. It's like any fake orange.
It's like tonic water though, so if you're drinking that the night before, that's like Rumpleman's and toothpaste the next day.
Oh.
So good.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah, throw that out there.
I haven't heard
Orange
that
juice
one.
orange juice after the toothpaste.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Yeah.
Right.
so bad.
So I used to drink, I still love it, Goldschlager. It it's kind of being replaced by Fireball. I can't do it. There's something just more pure about Goldschlager. But the day after I got super, super drunk on that, I think I had a coffee drink with some kind of cinnamon. Ooh, you're clear. These are all tips from
Fireball is
previous
banned
friends.
in some European
It
countries.
should be, it's poison.
It's bad.
It is like
It's
straight
bad.
poison.
But I mean,
Yeah, I'm not.
I think
no.
the actual formula, I looked this up once. It has a bunch of
It's
stuff in it.
toxic.
It's got a bunch of stuff in it that you shouldn't drink.
Well, all alcohol is.
Mostly.
Right.
But, I mean,
just
like
basically
Fireball
To your
just said,
point,
yeah.
like the Rumplemans and Goldschlager,
Yeah.
especially Goldschlager.
Yeah, here,
Actually, every time you do a shot, your net worth goes up.
as it should.
Oh.
Pure gold.
So it's the anti-Bitcoin. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You
no.
bring that up.
Yes.
Yeah, it went from apex predator acid to like lose your ass.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not dead yet. It's not dead.
Okay.
It's not. It's,
No.
It keeps like,
No.
No, see, Bitcoin is not the same thing as crypto. There are 15,000 crypto coins.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's Bitcoin, which is kind
Bitcoin
of by
is
itself.
one, yeah.
And we don't want to go down the Bitcoin rabbit hole right now.
No,
we
no, we don't have time for that. But
It's,
we'll
you
see.
have to get on the road.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Got a 5-hour drive.
Ashley's got to make pecan pies and turkey.
No, but I do have to go to lunch for my
Nice.
beautiful mother's birthday, which
Nice.
is coming up this week, and my
Oh.
beautiful aunt, so we're
That's
going to
awesome.
celebrate, yeah. So shout out, happy birthday to both of you wonderful women.
Tell Roberto and Ilya hello for
I
us.
will,
We're all
yeah.
big fans. We all
Yeah.
try to make a tiramisu as much as we can. So
Yeah.
I was there
And-
Saturday night. It was great. So.
Yeah, then I really do want a slice of that pecan pie.
You don't want that, mine.
Pecan pie.
You may not have heard, but I attempted pecan pie one time.
What,
and
what-
it turned out
What
juicy.
movie is this from?
Oh.
Pecan
David
pie.
would know.
Go
David?
ahead, David.
When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met
Yeah.
Sally. That is
Ah,
correct.
great.
Yeah.
That's correct. It's a very famous Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan
Terrible
exchange.
with movie quotes.
Yeah.
Like your quote that you said upon start, I was like, is that really it? I just,
No, that was not it at all. So.
Anyway, When Harry Met Sally, good movie. Also,
Yes.
what is the #1 Thanksgiving movie of all time?
Plane, trains, and automobiles.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it
yeah.
is.
We actually just watched that.
I just experienced that.
You did.
You did.
Trying to get over from
Yeah.
Evanston earlier
You
this
did.
month.
You
So,
did.
anyway, everybody, please have a safe,
Happy
happy Thanksgiving. If you're going out tonight, Lyft or call a buddy.
Call Bob.
Call me. I'm not going to be drunk, but
Call Bob's
I'm going
kids.
to be I'm going to have turkey juice all over my hands, and
Yeah.
you're not going to want any part of that. And
Oh, no.
drive safely
Thank you.
to Chicago.
Chicago.
Not St. Louis.
Gypsy Tango Foxtrot at the State
Yeah.
Fair.
Yes, that's tonight too at the State
Look that up,
Room.
or the t-shirt contest at Spring Street, or
or
the Abbey, or
Kelly's,
any.
all the great places.
Yeah.
Replay, pick one. Just behave, be smart, and remember, you got a lot of relatives tomorrow you got to put up
Yeah.
with. So,
Right.
be
Take it a
on,
little, don't take it easy, life's short.
but be on your best behavior though.
Agreed.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.